Alright, hello and welcome back to BattleTech, where I actually pressed the record button real quick here, because apparently we shoot through the encryption on the Argos data drive. Okay everybody, a new codebreaker just finished chewing through the encryption on the Argos data archive. Should I go ahead and open it? No, I was thinking we'd just sit on it for a while, you know, really savor the mystery. Haha, boss, it's good to see you in a joking mood. Open the M5 stock, we've waited long enough. Huh, well, it looks like a map archive, which is about what did you expect on a navigation computer? No surprises there. Seeing a lot of periphery territories, the Outwards Alliance, the Rimwards Republic, the Baron Confederation. But hello, what is this? Star map on a blue background fills the view screen. Margins are dense with annotations and symbols. This isn't a civilian map. It's StarLeague Defense Force. Look at the symbols. Refueling stations, no-fly zones, even military installations. All laid out and annotated, complete with identifier codes where applicable. It looks like we have more of them. Why would an ancient civilian vessel be carrying military maps? Beats me. Just another mystery in a ship overflowing with them. A mystery that could get us all killed. I shouldn't have to tell you what the great houses would do if they get their hands on something like this. Even if they don't, bad things happen to people who mess around with lost tech. I've heard stories. Hang on a second, I got something. An SLDF outpost castle. Designation reads Nautilus. Outpost castle is an enormous defensive fortifications constructed after the Reunification War. Outpost castles were used throughout the periphery to help keep StarLeague defense forces keep rebellion systems in line. Outpost castle was smaller in scale than the SLDF's famous castles Brian? Castles Brian? Was there more than one Castles? Doesn't matter. But they were no less fearsome. It's on the Art-True, deep inside Directorate space, right on the edge of the Taurian border. On the map, it's a no-fly zone marked strictly off limits to civilian craft. Nothing like that has ever been discovered on Art-True. Trust me, I grew up there. I'd know. This could be a huge find. The SLDF built outpost castles to keep periphery wards in line, and they stocked them accordingly. That means lost tech, and lots of it. It would even be an intact memory core for us to discover. Memory core, lost tech. Memory cores were data storage systems used by StarLeague. They were said to hold extensive libraries of information. Okay. Well, who cares about memory cores? If it's really an outpost castle out there on Art-True, then that means BattleMechs, the rarest, most expensive mechs you could ever imagine. And a weapons boss, the likes of which you've never seen. Ever heard a Gauss rifle? From what I read, these babies could punch a hole clean through an assault mech without breaking a sweat. And pulse lasers? That's the kind that could slack a mountain of armor in the blink of an eye. If what you just said is true, if an intact StarLeague era armory is waiting for us on Art-True, then this could change everything. We could punch through the Directorate's defenses in spite of their unexpected strength. The SLDF arsenal at our disposal, there would be nothing we couldn't do. We must pursue this, Commander. Radio Rano would say the same. Well, my ancestors traveled to the deep periphery in search of the unknown. I won't refuse to take a chance that they'd have leapt at. Oh, my dear, Commander, please. Chasing lost tech is a bad idea. Capital B, capital I. If our friends and neighbors don't kill us to take it, someone will push the wrong button and blows us all up. Again, I've heard stories. And be abundantly clear. If there's a StarLeague era castle waiting for us in Art-True, we will claim what's inside. Not out of avarice, but out of necessity. Lancing on the Directorate's core system with our existing army will be like marching headlong into an abattoir. Not sure what an abattoir is, but we could succeed, yes, but our losses would be devastatingly high, as would yours. So we follow this lead. Superstitions be damned. Well, looks like it's settled, then we're going to Art-True. Very good, I contact Lady Urano. She'll need time to prepare the recovery effort. Carry on with the business, Commander, take contracts, fight, and grow stronger. Soon enough, we'll venture into the unknown. Yeah, about that.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Well, we have a Thunderbolt TDR-5SS now, which hits hard at long range with its PPC and then closes to disable or destroy the target with close range weaponry.
Hey boss, we've just completed.
And our improved automation is complete. We just had a mission that went kinda sideways. We're still on Mechdur. Basically, it was a battle. It was only a 3-star difficulty battle, which we had done before. So I thought, well, you know, money. I like money. However, first we ran into vehicles those vehicles had were like pretty strong, like they were surviving through a whole salvo of our stronger mechs. And then there was a vehicle called the Demolisher pulling up, which I have heard stories about before. But yeah, it has dual AC-20. If you just as a reminder, take a look at the mech bay. Our heaviest mech, one of our heaviest mechs at the moment, the Jaeger, has only one of these beasts. That thing has two. So if you let it sneak up on you, then you have problems. So that was already interesting. And then all of a sudden, 4 Thunderbolts showed up. 4. That was pretty crazy, and they're all like walking information. It's hard to outmaneuver an enemy who only has one chassis type because they're, you know, they'll walk at the same speed regardless. So, in the thick of it, one of them just death from above the Jaeger mech with Behemoth inside, who thankfully managed to survive it, but she'll be like out of the game for like ever.
Standing
Like,
by.
94 days, you know? 94 days is pretty long ass time. I mean, she has been with us for 300 days, so it's not like we'll never get to see her again, but damn. You know? We managed to kill the Thunderbolts eventually with the 3 mechs that we had remaining, but that mission was crazy. Crazy. Anyway, I'm just gonna stop it right here again because we only have to go through basic contracts at the moment. Most of them are here. I'll probably not do this one with our best mech not there and one of our best pilots missing, to be honest. Because, you know, kind of need to get some repairs done before we get to do anything else at the moment. Oh, Jesus. Probably gonna take a while too. Refit that Jaeger. Oh, no, I just want to repair it. So we need to replace that torso. Unfieldable. Also, we can't repair it because the center torso was downed, and we don't have spare Jaeger mech components. That's a real bummer. That's a real bummer. And then we could instead try and use that dragon. I actually modified it to be a slightly smaller LRM boat with only 15 tubes, but an AC2++ as backup weapon. But it would not be exactly the same role that the Jaeger mech had. That death from above was crazy. Like, the Jaeger mech had the high ground, so I doubt the chance to hit was high, but he just waltzed right in there and caught the center torso there. Anyway, I'll bother with that off screen, and no reason to bother you with that unless something more interesting shows up. But we'll see that later this episode, I think. See you next time. Oh, welcome back to BattleTech, where a few things happened while you were not listening and watching. So, let me go through that real quick. Last time we ended, we were kind of on the mech tour, where we just got heads up that we can actually move way back here to Archer to, you know, follow up on that information about that secret stash of possibly lost tech that we found. I didn't immediately go there, but took kind of a small detour, you know? Small detours. Anyway, I think I had another battle here, nothing special. Yeah, I think I've thought enough pieces for Thunderbolts to actually build one of these. And then I took a look at my reputation and thought, you know, we have 100 reputation with Horse Arano already, and we're probably gonna do more missions for them during the you know, main campaign and stuff. So why don't we go and do contracts somewhere else? I mean, they're paying really well, and they have like they have like pretty decent contracts lined up for us, and just yeah, and all these and all that. Sure, no doubt about that. But you know, I wanted to do other things, so I went to this system, right? Herotitus. Idea was kind of that active factions here are the Majesty of Canopus and the Companion Confederation, which we've both worked before. So maybe they had something to work for us. They did. There was an assassination again. Was an assassination mission for Liao, I believe. where the target was in a Jaeger mech, the same variant that we already had. So we took our time to, kill it so that we could recover the entire Jaeger mech again. So we have a second one of those. And I think the rest was just mixed lands of tanks and stuff. Then we recovered scientists 2 times. Once for Liao, and then later for the planetary government, who we can't get reputation anyway. Anyway, it was just, we needed to get to a location, stay there for a round, and move out again. But I said, I'm just gonna kill everyone and stand in the location for a round, and hey, you can pick me up right here. So we did that twice. There wasn't anything special there. Then I got contacted for some pretty interesting contracts on Weldry, which is where we're at right now. It was a pretty high-level assassination mission. I think like 3 Atlas Scouts, which in the past meant like, pretty decent heavy mechs. So I was kind of hoping to get enough parts to finish off either that blackjack component, to either finish up that blackjack, which we have components for in storage, or the Orion. So I was pretty happy to find out that after a pretty enormous amount of mainly light mechs and a few tanks, that there was actually an Orion that the main target was piloting. So I continued to dismantle that one, only to then figure out that, it's a different variant of Orion, and I couldn't get more than 2 pieces of salvage for the mission for some weird reason. So I could only recover 2 of the 3 pieces that it had. I think I only had 2 pieces to begin with. Let's correct that. I think I actually removed the legs because I thought, I already have at least 1 Orion piece. I don't need to make it terribly pretty. So I think I just legged it and then thought, yeah, that should be enough. Only to then figure out, it's a different variant. So now we have 2 Orion variants sitting in our cargo hold, but no freaking Orion. But 4 pieces of 2 different Orions. That's a little sad, to be honest. Anyway, I've decided that I want to follow up on the next priority mission now, though. So let's actually start to travel there. Take 31 days. Jesus. Wow.
Calculating course now, Commander.
In any event, I doubt my people will have much to do.
Job's done, Commander.
Alright. Just had one of our Jaegers repaired. Let's take a look at the mech bay real quick. As I said, we have a second Jaeger mech. I outfitted that a little bit differently with AC5s, because we had like better versions of that which both have increased accuracy. So I added those. And then I thought range-wise they fit together really well with a large laser, so I added a large laser. And then, there wasn't much room left, so I added some medium lasers and 4 machine guns. Kind of the idea of this mech is that it can kind of... It's not really a brawler. It should be like in medium range towards whatever we're fighting right now. But if it can close the distance, then... or if it has, heating issues, then it can just go in for the melee attack. Probably remove the armor just by doing the melee attack, and then on the exposed segment, just fire at it with the machine guns, and do additional crits to destroy components, do headshots, anything of that. So that's the kind of plan for that mech. I've got to say that it has been working reasonably enough in the hands of Glitch, but I'm not sure which mech to use for her, because I was kind of testing her in a large variety of mechs, both in our Jaeger that we have for quite a while, the Catapult, of course, that we've seen her a few times, and also in the new Thunderbolt. They're kind of outfitted with, a PPC, a couple of medium lasers, and SRMs, and also machine guns for, when you want to get up close and personal. I've actually changed things around a little bit. This Jaeger will not be in the front. The mission where Behemoth nearly died kind of reminded me that the Jaeger doesn't have the best armor of the mechs that I have. Like, it's sitting, even though it's heavier than the Shadowhawk, it actually has less armor than the Shadowhawk. and it's also not quite as maneuverable. So I think I'm gonna use it more in its traditional envisioned role as a fire support mech. This would be a close range fire support mech, you know, and this one would be like medium range fire support mech that can close in and, you know, finish things up. My actual main brawler right now is this guy, which sounds crazy because it has a PPC, but min range of a PPC is actually only 90 meters, and you can still use it reasonably well in close combat, and also has machine guns and some SRMs to, you know, deal some damage, also stability damage. So I think it works reasonably well in that brawler role for now. Maybe I'll think about the PPCs at some point, but it has a lot of additional laser banks that I could use. So if I wanted to make, you know, a medium laser boat out of this one, it would probably work out. But now it's doing well enough with the PPC, because in the initial engagement stage of a fight, you can still, you know, just shoot at things with the PPC. So there's that. We don't have anything else to do right now, so let's just wait for a month when we don't do anything other than travel to Arturo. Yum. Towers opens up the morning briefing with a scowl on his face. We picked up new supplies a few weeks ago, and we're now just opening some of the crates of the machine tools. And, well, I can't believe this happened again, but... Hank practically exposed from his chair. We have more frozen triple F burger meat! You wanna know how this stuff is to come by in the periphery? Kumar sighs audibly. Please tell me that the refrigeration is still operational. I don't want to repeat it last time. I guess we're gonna give it to Yang. Yang's eager face makes it a little hard to strike a stern tone. Chief, I'm gonna give you this shipment, but, he added forcefully, this time I don't want to find half of your technicians in the medbay. On these things cooked well done, and then some. Later in the week, word spreads of the dinner Yang threw for his mech techs, complete with a fresh batch of engine room rust gut. Not everyone got the chance to partake. The persistent smell of barbecue triple F has somehow increased refit productivity, and your mech warriors are happy with the results. Alright. Why do we need the additional tech point? But no. BMF is still gonna be out of action for quite a while, so I'm not gonna wait around for her. I mean, we already traveled for like a month just to get to that contract, so I'm not gonna wait around for another week or so for Behemoth to return.
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
What's the name? I totally forgot her name forget her name all the time. Shidu, right? Shidu did a pretty good job at replacing her. I trained her slightly different, so she's actually a little bit better in melee attacks and all, but she does a pretty reasonable job holding the front. Anyway, we wanted to go to engineering. So we prepared all the power system and structure of the ship. So I think we could go get on the drive system. Take 30 days. We could go to beta pods, then we could also get these upgrades. We need for that beta pod. Guess we're gonna go beta pod then. Almost a mil, but you know,
Roger that, Commander.
I have some money lying around. And if I needed more money, you know, we have a small army stored back in storage in our med bay. Like, it's not really funny. Ignoring all the mechs that we only have parts for, we like have really a couple of mediums and even some heavies that are just, you know, lying around. So 55 is not a heavy. It's a lot of mediums basically that we have just lying around that I might pull back out of storage to have an idea for an interesting chassis, but I kind of doubt it. I'm pretty happy with what we have right now. I would like to have something heavier that kind of holds the front than the Thunderbolt does, and I would like to get out of that Centurion at some point in time, you know, but I haven't found anything better, so, well, continue with that.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Your Ryan would have been nice, but, you know, not the correct variant. Continue. So there's really not that much to say. We're just gonna waltz through here. Quite a few systems away, and we were kind of going into the opposite direction before, so let's have to deal with that. But I just didn't want to exclusively do jobs for you know, for the restoration. Why are we waiting? I didn't tell you to wait, I just wanted to open that panel. But we're at the directorate right now, so we must be getting close to our target. And detaching. So we still have 6 days to travel. Probably with improved drives, we could shave off a day or two or something, but
That work order's complete, boss.
that beta part is
Top-notch
done.
work, if I may say so.
So, training modules or recreation? Let's actually do recreation first.
Sure thing. It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
We already have pretty high morale, but I kind of have grown accustomed to having pretty high morale. At some point, I'm probably gonna reduce the pay though, or to, you know, regular levels, or not general levels. Oops. Arrived at Outshore Commander, ready to proceed with our current contract. Sure. So now comes the hard part, figuring out what mech we want to take there. There it is, Outshore. A more foreboding hunk of ice I've never seen. You were born in the system, were you not, Mr. Oliveira? Yes, Leora. I grew up in Nassau Heights, one of the orbital HAP stations above the planet's surface. Nobody makes landfall except for the surface mining teams, and they stay only for month-long shifts. Too dangerous for permanent habitation. I remember an old folk story that originated with those mining teams. My father shared it with me when I was young. The Kura, I think it was called. Memory server was about an ill wind that would howl through the canyons, killing engines and scrambling computers. Stuff of nightmares for such an inhospitable world. Yes, later on, it's a gremlin story, something the miners can blame when they pass out drunk with the headlights running. The Kura killed my engine, I barely got out alive. Not a proud achievement as a culture, but apparently it gets around. Alright, are there any real threats down there that we need to worry about though? Not unless you get out of your BattleMech. Wouldn't recommend that, by the way. Okay, how likely are we to run into the surface miners you were talking about? Don't worry, you won't. Not where you'll be dropping. Surface teams tend to cluster around the rocky outcrops that ring the planet's equator. That's where you'll find all the really good stuff. The platinum, the ruthenium, the rare exotics. You'll be well clear of the mining zones. Alright, I get it, not a great vacation spot. Let's move on. Oscarosas has provided us with 5 supply ships to carry whatever we find on the surface. Captain Grigas of the RRS Delphinas will serve as our point of contact for the... After Dr. Murad's finished interfacing with the castle's computers, she'll pop the doors and we'll run a threat assessment. Then, if everything looks clear, we'll have Sumire set you down on the ground. Hey guys, I hate to interrupt, but I got a sensor blip on my screen. It's a dropship, can make out what kind. Standing from the planet's surface. Looks like a point of origin was Arturo's second moon. That's strange. Arturo's moon is uninhabited. Is it a directorship? Still too far to say. At the current rate of speed, it'll be at least an hour before I can give you a positive ID. Well, if it's the directorate, I'll be really curious about how they knew to find us here. They have no evidence that they know we're here at all, whoever they are, but if we drop now, it hopefully won't matter. We'll be able to get in and out clean before they even make planetfall. We don't have time to play this safe, so we're dropping now. I want our mechs on the ground when the doors open. I'll inform Captain Grigas of the change. Can't go down there in person, Kimia, and certainly not before we're sure it's safe. You're the leader of Restoration. We can't afford to lose you on a salvage operation. I'm not gonna say anything, it's her choice. This isn't just about a salvage, not to me. My father spent the last half of his life dreaming of the Argo and their secrets. This is one of those secrets. I'll see this through for him and for myself. Now, it will take time and expertise to get whatever BattleMechs we find in the castle's armory up and running again. But Cross sent us a recovery team, and I want our best mech tech on the ground leading them. That's you, Mr. Vatan. You'll be riding with me. Guess I'll go warm up the rumble seat. An optional secondary passenger seat that can be built into the control. I have a BattleMech. Rumble seats are positioned away from our control systems and ejection equipment. Those who ride in them have no control of the mech itself and are utterly at the mercy of the mech warrior in the cockpit. Yeah. You know, the only other time I've said one of those things was on St. Lawrence, and I got my arm blown clean off for my trouble. Well, he's hoping you don't go for 2 for 2. Good luck down there. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. Alright, we're only gonna drop 3 people then. That's interesting. So she has gunnery and guts. I suppose she's gonna be in the front trying to brawl, I guess? Jesus, game. Are you asking me to estimate what she's gonna do? You know what, let's try something different. I think my own mech has been kind of the weakest spot in the squad for some time now. I mean, it still does its job pretty reasonable at times, you know, at dismantling defense installations from very far away and stuff. But, admittedly, with a little bit of coordination, we could also do that with other guys. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna boot myself out. Well, tough to say, really. I think she should serve the same role as Shido would in Thunderbolt, but polar biome. So we could run something that's normally too hot. I think we'll make the following change. Glitch, you're not going to be using that Jaeger mech, but rather that Thunderbolt, so we have a little bit more armor. And then that's about it. Alright? Let's go. Should at least consider taking that dragon for myself. Less LRMs, but I have some direct fire options there. Too late! Not quite sure what to expect either way, so, you know, we'll have to improvise. And apparently with a squad mate that we have no control over. Castle Nautilus is somewhere down there on our true. They are buried deep in the ice. Dr. Murat thinks we'll find an entrance at the coordinates she provided. We're going to drop, make our way to the entrance and force our way inside. We need to do it soon, and once we finish, before our unfinished guests arrive. Alright.
Command interface initiated.
Good luck down there, all. I'll be cruising the upper atmosphere and monitoring your progress. Just in case. Other than that, Miss Meyer. Dr. Murat, do you have any luck connecting with the Castle Nautilus computer? We're on top of that, Lady Rano. The handshake has been established and I have command line access. Door control is a little finicky, though. Brook Fast Dog, riding his rumble seat is like sitting on a jackhammer in a sauna on the sun. And Lady Rano's piloting is aggressive. Oh, poor you. Not to worry, though. I think I found a workaround for the problem. You're walking toward the main doors, and I'll have them open by the time you get there. That's Doctor. Do whatever you have to do. Lady Rano out. Okay. I mean, we were working together pretty closely in the past, so it's kind of understandable that she would be comfortable just riding along with us, but no, heads up next time.
I'm on the move.
Prefer to know about that before. Anyway.
Okay, the standard approach isn't working. I'm inputting a valid ID, but for some reason the door won't budge. I think I found a workaround, though. It'll just be another moment.
I'll have some time to figure it out.
Moving out.
Heading out.
And I've got it. Okay, hang on a second, I'm trying to try something. Dr. Rod, what did you just do? The lights are flickering, my screen is dead. Dr. Rod, Mr. Riviera. Oh, Argo's gone dark. I'm not picking up a drive signature. Whatever Farah just did must have knocked out their engines. Or about it later. Look, those vents in the rock. They're splitting out drones.
Be careful of those things. They're armed to the teeth and coming in fast. And there's probably more where they came from.
Great.
Tell me what you need.
Oh, we have
You have my attention.
a turn to do something apparently. Anyway, we can get eyes on these guys. Actually, we kinda can. So we have bogies approaching from our west, from north, and from east. So let's cycle around east. Take care of those. Then we'll deal with the north. We'll probably come in, and hopefully we don't have to deal with them for a turn. I didn't really want that. Anyway. Only one of those here, though. Odd. They're one, alright. Initiative wise. 91% for the front should kill it.
All weapons committed.
Region people.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Reading loud and clear.
Boss of LRMs for some reason. I think our best bet would be to reposition you guys. I thought I could reposition them before battle starts, but apparently I was wrong. So we're just gonna mostly sprint this round. I could wait until phase 1 where at least one of them will have to move before us, and then we could try and shoot at that guy while making a fighting withdrawal, I guess. Let's actually try and do that. Oh, actually they don't all move phase 1.
Yeah.
You can reach that guy. Maybe at least.
I'm listening.
That way you can start. Does that benefit glitch in any way? Not really. No, we're just gonna stay here. We don't have a clear target. Might be able to take out that one with our SRM, but while we have such high evasion, let's just make use of it. But we do have to move now.
Yes, I hear
We
you.
have to forfeit the entire turn, you know. We don't want to stand there while that thing moves in. What if it has, you know, really dangerous weapons and all that? Let's try Medusa. Might have a shot killing this thing. It does have a pretty decent shot, especially if I precision strike it. We have 50% for the front. Could work. I said it could work. Oh jeez. Don't want to be exposed to that for long.
Oh, they don't like me at all.
Yeah, I figured that much.
Reading you loud and clear.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We do actually have eyes on that right now. We'll do that.
Time to die.
Follow me to victory.
Sensors have some.
Well, there's another one. Thankfully, it's not gonna reach us this time.
I'm listening.
Weird. She sees it, but she can't use any of these because... Range?
I'm on it.
So most of them are phase 2 with phase 1 remaining way back there. Alright, let's see what we can work with. At least I'm happy that I brought the Centurion along because he's doing a pretty good job here, you know? Being able to spend his turns firing instead of, you know,
Enemy unit.
sitting around, maybe getting a shot off.
Commander.
Okay, you could not death from above it. That would have been pretty hilarious, though. Seriousness. Should be able to take that out from up close. Yeah.
Vehicle down.
Camilla, I'm afraid you're gonna have to wait there.
Affirmative.
Maybe you can start shooting on that drone when it approaches you. Alright. Doesn't have much armor though.
Tell me what you need.
You move back from there and still attack. Because if I can avoid getting shot at by that guy, you know, I'd love to. You have no jump jets on your mech either. Particularly peculiar choice. Anyway, try and go here.
I'm on it.
Hit it with everything, I guess. Particular reason to hold back. Probably slightly overkill, but no.
I'll do what you ask. Reporting one less vehicle.
Alright, reserve. Have that thing come toward us. Good. Didn't get eyes on us.
For orders.
What's the plan? Way? Don't have a decent shot at it, but at least she can see it, and if she can see stuff, you know, we can throw missiles at it at least. Could also go for a precision strike, to be honest. Increase our chances to hit it. I'm gonna be using that with the missiles later. Do a regular attack.
Special delivery.
And fire. Should have considered focus shooting. Yeah. We can't stay out in the open. If you don't find hard cover, we're gonna get swamped. So what's the plan? Fall back and find an extraction point. I'm getting you the hell out of here. No, we have to push forward to the doors. That's the only way out of this through. Our only way out of this is through. Dr. Murad will fix this. I believe it. Lady Rano. She's right, Sumeria. An outpost castle like Nautilus could bring down dozens of leopards, probably at the same time. Try to extract us, it'll blow you out of the sky. Damn it. Okay, you're right. Stay alive down there. I'll keep trying to get far out on the comms. Do that. For now we gotta get our heads back in the game. Look over there. The damn castle's activating turrets. Great.
Sensors show more hostiles.
Good thing I have indirect weapons. Let's reserve.
Standing by.
May need a spotter. And there's more drones. Ah, I see. So I need to also watch my back because things can just appear out of nowhere. Like over there, I would have totally missed that. I see. I think since the turrets are not gonna move anyway, we're just gonna start working on that drone, on those drones. Maybe with the heavy one first here.
Copy that.
Yeah, I get it. That thing has quite a bit of armor. Well, it's weak at the sides now though, so another alarm salvo should take care of it. Get on it. Because we have a really high tactical value, we can actually pretty decently, you know, screw the odds in our favor. So, but just wanted to make sure that it goes down.
Enemy unit destroyed.
So Medusa, let's stomp on that guy. Do 85 damage probably to the side of it, which should be more than enough. You managed to hit the side and not the turret. If you hit the turret, then the medium needs to connect. So if I could just fire at it, but no. Let's do the stomping maneuver, cool off a little bit. It should work.
Location confirmed. Locked on for physical attack. Move her down.
Alright. So instead of 3 drones, we have 1. It's still gonna spot, so especially the Shadowhawk will probably
I hear ya.
probably not like it that much, but nothing that we can do about it really.
Going turbo.
Let's hope they don't have many LRM turrets there. Good thing those PPC didn't hit her back. Oh, I could have gone off real quick. Wait for an opening.
Standing by.
Bumping is not gonna quite cut it this time. Just barely, but you know, not this time. We're gonna shoot at it. Has exposed structure and died for some reason, even though I shot it in the back. Try and stay together as best as we can. Left for morale, so let's precision strike again. Just to make sure.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Contract? What? Oh, I see. So these drones just reappear until I move on, I guess. Because, you know, they're at the exact same spot where I just defeated them. What if I leave, like, one of them alive and, you know, just take it from there? That's a cheap mechanic. Really. Such a cheap mechanic. But okay, you want me to move and not just, you know, clear it. Forget it.
Aye, aye. Coordinates received. I copy.
So close.
Yes, I hear you.
Since you'll be shooting at it from the same angle. Actually try and use her LRMs first. Only need a little bit of hits on the right spot. Because the armor's already been destroyed. That should be directly side facing her. Not gonna be enough damage. Apparently these have vastly improved structure compared to what we have been facing before. So even if they all hit, it's not gonna be enough. That's a shame. Alright. Do the same move here though.
Engaging target. Enemy
We
unit
use fewer
destroyed.
missiles, probably might still need those. Like it's gonna be a long mission. So glitch
Good to
any
go.
sides. There you might. Gotta start running, you know? Try and precision strike the front there. Might
Here
just
we
be enough.
go.
Nope, not quite.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Oh, there comes the back massage. Alright, everybody else, let's move in. They didn't respawn this round. I was also wondering if they just respawned every turn, but apparently they just respawn when we build them. Alrighty. I'm gonna throw something that way. Rest of you can continue moving. Start dismantling those turrets in there. That's the side facing me actually, so I'm not gonna use that launcher just to conserve a little bit of ammo.
Engaging target. Enemy unit destroyed.
Standing
Alright,
by.
Camilla. Get that ass moving. Much as I don't like exposing our backs to that drone, as long as we keep up some speed, we should be fine for the time being.
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
$150 armor. Damn. Only the rams are gonna hit it. Good.
Target confirmed.
Receiving you.
I need to get in here too. Kill that in all seriousness. Have a superior position from up there. Let's just run here. Same here, but that thunderbolt that we brought doesn't have jump jets, so I'm afraid we can't put our sniper on top of that ridge. It looks like they're after Camilla real hard. Not good. Because their mech is pretty fragile. Ah, crap.
What can I do for you? Uh-huh.
Not gonna take out that turret, so I hope that they don't hit anything vital with Camilla.
Roger that. Firing on target.
There goes evasion.
Barely scratched my armor. They flagged my armor.
Yeah, I noticed. So we need to keep moving and we need to keep shooting. That thing looking like it has like less than 100, so Salvo should take it out.
Target destroyed.
I'm wondering if I just want Camilla to just completely run to build up momentum and all that. Because I really can't afford to let her die. I would like screw everything. Could also give her vigilance. So if she gains guarded and entrenched, I'll probably just do that. Give her vigilance. And then she's gonna move. If she's still gonna sprint, maybe that's a little bit excessive, but no, she can probably still do stuff next turn anyway. So she's gonna move here.
I'm on it.
Act as a spotter for us while having guarded full speed and all that. If the enemy wants to shoot at her, then you know, might as well make it difficult. I'll jump up there. That's starting. Actually, I wasn't jumping, I was sprinting. Never mind that.
Here we go.
Not sure if you have enough damage to wipe it out, but it would be really nice if you could. That one missile that went away. I did see that one missile. Take it.
Okay, that was bad.
Bad. What was that bad?
Waiting for orders.
Compared to what we're normally at. Anyway.
Coordinates received. Right, Commander.
With less.
That's a kill.
Sure, it's not like she had 4 evasion. Jesus.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, that's more what I would expect out of 4 evasion, but sure. Guess that first turret got really lucky.
More bandits incoming.
More bandits? Okay. Might actually be turn-based after all, I don't know. We're just gonna continue with the plan. Don't look back. Dismantle the rest of the turrets and run in there. You know? Heavy laser turrets. Jeez. Did a move. Particularly like exposing our backs like this, so maybe turn right this.
Engaging target.
Not gonna kill it, but we should weaken it enough for, you know, someone else to finish it off. Nothing's gonna happen anyway. I think Medusa can finish that off. If he can't, Khmer can help him. Otherwise, Khmer's gonna run.
Lifting off. Attacking from position.
Alright. Guess Khmer can run.
Turret destroyed.
I'm listening.
I'm not gonna give a vigilance this time, even though we technically do have the morale. I think should be enough. Does only one of us need to be here, or all of us? I have no idea. We should all be here, so let's just sprint into that corner, maybe. That's fine.
Copy that. Accelerating.
Maybe you're gonna run too. Let's all just rush in there. Yeah?
Commander?
We're gonna destroy that turret either way. Even if she moves on, she'll only have a shot with the PPC. No, that's not gonna take it out anyway. Might as well move.
Double time.
Now they want glitch all of a sudden. Sure. Good thing I didn't give vigilance to Khmer.
Minor damage, Commander.
Yeah, that'll take some time reaching us. But it has other items, okay. Alright, seems like this time I'm gonna be the one who makes a run for it. Get me into that area. Maybe we can all end into that area and see what happens. I don't know.
Full throttle.
We need to destroy that turret, alright.
Orders.
That, I think. You're not gonna reach that though. That's not too great. Actually, you're not gonna move then yet. That's actually reserve. Some of that lighter vehicles come up, he might just, you know, take a few of them down. I mean, one of them down, but right now we're all like in sprinting mode, so I'd be fine to just let them move first. Right now we'll be able to afford getting shot at.
That got through my armor, Commander.
Let's wait some more. Alright,
You can see daylight through my armor.
we'll fix that later,
Good to go.
after that mission. So this will be moving. I think vigilance and moving should be enough to keep her alive. And start to unload on that laser turret. And destroy it together with Kamiya. That's the plan for now, so you're gonna get that.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Almost killed that poor guy. This is an almost, but
Took a heavy hit there.
there was 165 damage. Alright.
Standing by.
Future references. Also want to give you vigilance. Should get some morale back by destroying that laser turret, so I think we're gonna do that.
I'll make it happen. Confirmed.
Lady Rano, did you read me? Curious, thank God. Tell me what's going on up there. Dr. Martin must have poked her nose on something she shouldn't have. Everything's going haywire up here. Doc's putting out fires as we speak. Exo, listen to me. You tell Doc Murat that if she doesn't get those doors open right now, Lady Rano's dead. We all are. I'm well aware of that, Yang. Working on it now. Just hold out a little longer. I'm working on.
We've lost contact again. Keep yourselves alive. I'll call out new contacts as I see them.
Great.
What do you need?
Jump back up again and take something out.
Engaging jump jet.
Well, this one hasn't fired yet, so if I take it out, it's gonna be real great.
Target confirmed.
Not quite. Yeah, right. Sure.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
Heads up! You got more of those little bastards coming in from the vents in the rock.
Ensign, bro? The hell are you talking about? Anyway. Can I get 3 movement? Could be facing them with the front again, which isn't quite as badly damaged, so fine. So he shot the front and the left. Might be able to punch through the front from here. Give it a shot. Come on. Ah. It's trolling me. I see it.
I'm listening.
I think you have multi-target, right? Okay. Be able to deal with that. Should still put movement though. Only LRMs. Here you would have direct shots, but you would be exposed. Fine. So multi-target. We're gonna shoot at this guy and this little fella. Oh, not those, I guess. And that one to be.
Copy that.
Thank you.
Me to victory. Flag the hostile vehicle. Waiting for orders.
Need to move. I'm afraid. Here.
Moving to position.
We also have multi-target, right? Because that thing is like almost dead. No. Okay, you go to A, that goes to B.
Here we go.
Oh. Enough, I guess. The problem with multi-target, you have to kind of estimate how much damage you need. And then sometimes the games just say, you know, you're 8 or 2 damage short. Okay. Attack. We also have multi-target, by the way. Oh no. The multi-target fiesta goes on. Oh Jesus. Oh, multi-target. We don't see that guy. There's a position up here where you see both. If you jump down here you would, but you would kind of overexpose yourself to whatever comes from here, possibly. Let's try it anyway. If it works, it's gonna look really awesome, but probably I'm gonna mess something up, estimating something different than it should be. Take a look. The right hand side is exposed, which is directly the one facing you, so it should only need like one solid hit, you know. No more brick. Alright, so lasers to A, the rest to B. Not overheating, right? Don't get a warning. So take it that's not overheating.
Copy that.
Alrighty. That's what we call a double kill.
Well, that's one less vehicle.
Get out of there. I haven't seen anything coming up from around here, so I'm gonna continue lobbing missiles. Do have full morale, so I could probably one of these. That's a 96. Possibly. Let's see. Nope.
Tell me what you need. Location confirmed. Copy that.
Good to go.
So can you fire that guy? Can actually. Not gonna fire with everything. Though we might accidentally kill it if we do. Attack. So we'll not be firing with that one. Really wanting to. Oh well.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
So because of our specialization we can still move.
Confirmed.
That. Can't use jump jets because then he'd overheat definitely. Identify code accepted. Automatic defenses disengaged. Welcome, Argo. Alright. Thank you gods for that. Dr. Murata, your status report. What the hell's going on up there? I used the codebreaker to access a sealed portion of the Nautilus memory core. When I got in, I grabbed every encrypted file I could find. I did get the door codes, but I also found something else. What did I lose on my ship, Doctor? I don't know, something they were researching there. It's a malicious code of some kind. I think it inadvertently let it out in quarantine. Yeah, you tripped an alarm while you were at it. Look, the good news is that you got it contained. 90% certain, but it's caused a lot of damage up here. Communications are patchy, main drive system is offline, we're floating dead in space, lots of superficial damage too. Anyway, I'm working on it, but I could use more hands on deck. Anyone who can follow basic instructions will do. The Argo is an enormous ship, and that code made an absolute mess of her. Understood. Samira, I need to fetch our people, everyone but me and Yang. Get them back to the Argo and do whatever Dr. Murat tells you. Roger that, Lady Rano. I'll be in a moment. Tell the Lance to prepare for extraction. Lady Rano, what are we doing? What we came here for. We're going inside. I didn't bring us all the way to leave empty-handed. Captain Grigas, are your ship and crew ready? Aye, Lady Rano. The Defense is fully loaded and ready to drop. Good. Meet us at the north entrance and hurry. We don't have much time before unwelcome guests arrive. Affirmative. Recovery team inbound. House Corrosas is proud to serve the restoration, my lady. Thank you, Captain. Ready yourself, Yang. I'm taking us inside.
Mission successful.
Was an interesting mission, at least. Do we get something fancy out of it? Well, we do get at least 2 million of cash out of it. I guess I'll take that. Do have some repair costs incoming though. do we need to repair a Kintaro too? I'm not sure. I mean, I wouldn't mind if she, you know, joins up with our forces full time, but you know, if we don't have to. Whoa. Ooh. Like that. More accurate PPCs? Sure. But is that everything? I mean, those were some fancy weapons and all, but you know. Like, I'm not asking for much, but you know, 2 pieces of an Orion chassis that are from different variants would be fine with me. I'll just strap them together with the other pieces that I have. I'll take those. I'll definitely take those. Oh no.
Attention, forces of the Urano Restoration. I am Commodore Samuel Ostegard of the Concord Navy. You are surrounded by a battalion of the Taurian Concordate's most decorated mech warriors. On behalf of our allies in the Aurigan Directorate, I demand your immediate and unconditional surrender. But I know you won't stand down, Lady Urano. You're the Sword of Restoration. You have a reputation to uphold. I'm going to enjoy painting the ice red with your blood.
Jeez, what a drama queen. Dead in space. Bra needs status report. What's the condition up there? Gower's main drive is still offline. I'm working on it in engineering. I think I've got the malicious code isolated, but it's already done a lot of damage. What's your status, Lady Urano? On the move. Taurian Marines have taken the outpost castle. Most of our salvage team is dead. Yang sealed in the mech bay doors, but they won't hold for long. Only 5 of us left. Me, Yang, and 3 of the mech warriors from the Delfinas. We're on our way to the surface and a few mechs that Yang managed to get running. Heads up, Lady Urano. When you reach the surface, you're gonna have company. I'm picking up a Taurian recon lance just outside the main doors. Large, Miss Meyer. The recon lance doesn't worry me. When they saw what we were piloting, they'll wish they'd stay home. Well, good job getting those mechs running, Yang. Drinks on me when you get home. I'll take you up on that, boss. I'm gonna need it. Believe it or not, I've had better days. Hey, can anyone tell me why the Turians are fighting for Espinosa? And what's this Ostegard guy got against us specifically? Because this is some grade A bullshit right here. I don't know. The director must have found out about the Nautilus and somehow offered it to them. How? Espinosa shouldn't know anything about our movements or Outpost Castle. Aside from us and Corosas, nobody should. How the hell did they know to find us here? Best guess, we got ourselves a mole, and the smart money says it's Otto Corosas. Remember what Lord Corosas told us? Son returned from wildly a different person. The director played with his mind and broke him somehow. I think they brainwashed him, it's plausible. I sent warning to Smith as soon as I'm able, but right now the only things that matter are fixing this ship and getting Tamia away from the Turian border. Restoration dies if she's captured. Well, let's focus on the job at hand. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Argo's docking clamps are blocked tight. Damn things won't budge. Until Farah fixes whatever that thing did to the ship, the Leopard's out of commission. I'm working on it. I can get the doors to engineering open. We can manually release the clamps. Well, let us know if we can do anything to help. Will do. Please stay here and keep yourself alive. I'll fix this, I promise. Oh, do that, Farah. We'll hold out for as long as we can. The elevator's accelerating. We're almost at the surface. Any second now, these doors are going to open and we need someplace to go. Darius, what are our options? Best bet? The Delfinas. Lord Cross's other support ships have either fled or been destroyed, but the Delfinas is still on the planet's surface, and she's within sprinting distance of the castle gates. It's currently powered down. I don't think the Taurians have detected her yet. If you can make it out there, Captain Grigas and his crew should be able to extract you. That's the plan then. Dr. Murad will have to wait until we get there to fix the Argo. Any longer and we're all dead. But I need to send comms and guide us through this. Alright, I'll see you through safely. The elevator's just come to a stop. Lights in here are flashing. Any second the doors are gonna slide open. Mech warriors, ready yourself to action. If we don't get them off that planet, we're gonna lose our chief mech tech and our most important client. That can't be allowed to happen. We've got this. Got our people home. It seems like we're gonna be put right back into action, but we're not piloting our own people, but rather these mech warriors that Lady Urano has down there. Hopefully in, you know, Atlas mechs. I did see Atlas mechs, you know, in that sequence, so, you know. Hope Yang managed to get at least one of those running. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna stop this recording here, though. In the next episode, we'll try and survive the Taurian attack, which will probably be a walk in the park. So let's see about that. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.